Okay, hey guys, it's me, Hello Sirfetch'd, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet. Today, we're doing something that I've kind of been holding off on because I really don't like this mission. But, as you can see here, I did the history classes. So, now I've got all the shrines unlocked. I just have to, get to them, it looks like, but got all the shrines unlocked. So, today's mission isn't going to be to catch the Pokemon. It's going to be to find all the stakes. Now, I'm looking off of IGN here to hopefully find all these in a relatively okay time. Alright, so if we go, right here, there should be one. Right around here. It's starting off with the purple ones first. But this one's, right outside Artisan. Okay, can you, stop it, please? I've also been, very much collecting stuff in between episodes, and I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, exactly right where I wanted it to be. So I said I'm going to do a review video on every single new Pokemon in this game. And I'm almost there. I'll show you. I'm missing about 4... I think about 10. And yeah, I'll show you. I've already got all the starters hatched. I just need to level them up. I'm missing the Mousehold, Annihilate, the Dunsparce, the 4 that we're going to get next time, Looper, and then the 3 Tauros. Those are the only ones I'm missing. Okay, so the next one is By the Plates. You have no idea what I'm talking about. It's Los Platos. And it's right about here. So not too far. Hey, game, you want to stop lagging, please? But yeah, I've collected, a ton of the Pokemon in between episodes. So, this episode, the next episode should be the last episode I really need to do for this series. I'm gonna do this one where we collect the shrines. The things for the shrines. I'm gonna do another episode next time, which is us collecting the 4 legendaries, and then the final episode, sort of this series is going to be me reviewing every single new Pokemon in this game. Something I've never done before, but you know what? I did tier lists of the Generation 5 Pokemon some time ago. I don't know why specifically those, but I did. Okay, so this next one, I think I know exactly where it is. It's it's right here, but I know exactly which one it's talking about, because I've seen it multiple times. Can you, stop, please? Stop. Oh my gosh, Cryogon. Miraidon. This is why Cryogon. Why are things controlling so terribly? Tinker, why are you almost dead? I just realized that. Yeah, if you don't know, this series was a Nuzlocke, but since we beat all the like major battles in this series that I wanted to do for the Nuzlocke, which was everything through the Academy tournament thing. Since we beat all those battles, this is no longer a Nuzlocke. I've beaten the Nuzlocke in my eyes. And so now we're kind of just like goofing around, catching Pokemon. It's right down here. There it is. Whee! Boink. I also did, like, in between episodes, I did a lot of Gimmighoul collecting. It, like, took forever to collect all the Gimmighoul coins I needed. But now I have a good Golden Go. I have 2 Golden Go in total. I have the one that's in my box here for the review, and then I have one that's, like, level 9 on my main account. Also, I found out in between episodes, apparently this thing can just spawn wild. Like, you don't have to catch a second Arctibax or Frigibax in order to evolve into it, which I thought you had to. So I thought we were going to be, like, there. I was going to have to, like, find another one in between episodes and then catch it and then evolve it, but then I was, like, driving around the snow mountains for no reason, and all of a sudden it was just there. It just spawned. Yeah, I think with all the Pokemon I have like 118 in the dex. No, 128. When did I not count last? By the way, once again, my friend helped me with Rabska. I tried, man. I tried. Like, I actually gave an effort this time, and then as soon... Because my friend told me this strategy that he does is he walks around Los Platos 3 times. So I did that. In the exact second when I finished the 3rd time around. For the first time in a long time, the game decided it was the perfect time to crash. And so at that point, I gave up. I was like, hey, my friend, you wanna, like, help me with this? Because I'm done. I quit. Like, you can't make me do this anymore. I'm never... The game, I've determined by now, this game doesn't want me to be able to evolve the walking Pokemon. I wish Rabska and Pawmot could be caught in the wild instead of, you know, having to evolve them. Because you can catch Bramblegast in the wild. Just like, I knew that one for a fact. I was happy to, like, eventually find one of those. And, like, didn't have to waste my life or bug my friend to evolve it for me. But, yeah. I'm, like, absolutely, like, ticked off. I hadn't been that upset about this game in a long time. The last time I was really this upset was Pawmo, and how he just wouldn't evolve. It was just upsetting to me. Whoa, I didn't realize that this sounded, like, very similar. Like, the plates had, like, a very similar... Can you, like, please do this, please? Thank you. What am I looking for? Is it up here? It's up here, isn't it? Okay, I think it's probably, like, right here. Can you, like, not, please? Oh, there it is. I remember this took me, like, an hour to do when I first did it, because I was watching a video, and it was just really hard to follow along. Especially since the fact that I did this stupid thing that I always do. and I decided, it'd be fun to torture myself and collect like maybe 5 or 6 different stakes along the entire game, or like 2 or 3 of each, and then, be forced to guess if I found that stake or not when going through a whole list of them, which is why. Because the same thing happened to me in Legends Arceus with the Spirit Tomb things. I already made that mistake, and that's why for that series I didn't collect any of the Spirit Tomb stuff until I was ready to do so, until I did the video on it. The 2 videos, I think I did 2 videos on it. But yeah, I did the same thing here, but I didn't learn from my mistakes in my main playthrough. I didn't learn, and it was not fun, I'll tell you that. It was not fun having to determine if I found a certain stake or not. These all have been, like, kind of really close to each other. I wonder if, like, that's how these work. Like, are they gonna be, like, the purple ones in the East Province? Like, that's where we're at right now. And then, like, what? Because there's 4 colors of them. There's, like, orange, blue, yellow, and purple. Are they gonna be, like, in the different provinces? So I know, like, the shrines are in different provinces, I think. Hey, Matt, can you, like, do that thing where you don't glitch out for me for once? No, I'm gonna crash. Oh. I didn't quite make it to land. Whatever shall I do? I've been, like, stalking in between episodes the raids, hoping I can find a Mousehold Family of 3 raid and the Dunsparce 3 segment raid, because that's all I need that I'm not wasting time evolving. I can get those through raids. I'm not gonna waste my time. I think they're the only 2 Pokemon in this entire game I've never gotten. Because I never took the time to actually go look for them when I did it on my first playthrough, but I'm kind of making like a sort of living dex of Paldea. 1, like I said, so I can review the Pokemon, and then 2, for when Home comes out, I can just transfer them all in, and then bam, I have every single Pokemon of Paldea just done. I don't have to take like an hour. I don't have to take like a long time to go find them. I think right now I have been Annihilate, and then these 4 legends, but like, I want my own for this playthrough. Okay, final one. Wait, what? Oh, this is South Province? Why am I stupid? Okay, it might be, like, easier, because I think it's around here, it said. But it might be easier, because you actually have to complete the history class if you want to have these things on your minimap. If you want to do it the way I did it, like, I didn't do any history classes and just decided I'd look for things myself. That also was a bad decision. But yeah, in one of the second half of the classes, because there's 3 classes and then a midterm, and then there's 3 classes and then the final. And then in that second half, after the midterm, I think the teacher, I don't remember what her name is, but she teaches you about the story, about this king who, like, got these 4 artifacts. And then she's like, if you want to learn more about the story, see me after class. And then when you do so, she's like, hey, you want to know about that story, right? So you see this really cool thing where those were actually Pokemon. And then she's like, I don't know if it's real. I'm gonna look it up. And I'll see you next time. And, like, I think after you take the final, she shows up in the library again. Or at the entrance hall, and she's like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it. But actually real. And then she's like, you know, if you want to go look for them, like, I'm not gonna stop you. I mean, if you want the waypoints on your map, like, I mean, whoops. There's all 4 of the locations of the shrines. So why couldn't you give me the stake locations? See, that's one thing I don't like about this game compared to Legends Arceus. Like, Legends Arceus did the mini-map thing better. Well, not the mini-map thing. They didn't have a mini-map. I meant the map. They did it better in terms of... They allowed you to put multiple waypoints at once. Granted, you can only put one of the main waypoints, like the ones that will actually show you where you're going. But you can have multiple waypoints set up at once, and then you can replace them once you've already found them. You heard a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. Yeah, and then it points you, like, directly toward the shrine, if I'm not mistaken. Which, yeah, those are the shrines. We're gonna see them, importantly, next episode. But yeah, now we are on to the yellow stakes. And this one is over here. And honestly, a really kind of neat place. I think Alfornada is a really cool, like, mountain place. I like this area. It's pretty cool. It was one of those areas I thought you couldn't access until you got Koraidon's climbing ability. And then I just happened to find the cave. So yeah. Okay, before I go on, I want to see if I can't, like, teleport here now. Yeah, I can. Okay, so I have to go there. But at least I can teleport to the areas now. And I think there's always a shrine right... There's always a stake right at the shrine. Like, there's always going to be one stake right where the shrine is, so... At least that way, you're able to... Oh, hey, look, a gimme gold chest that I missed. I don't even remember the Leaning Tower of Paldea. It's not the Leaning Tower. Sorry. It's the Leaking Tower of Paldea. There it is. I don't need any more gimme gold coins, though. I already have one Golden Go. Which, by the way, I don't know if it's, like, common knowledge at this point, but Golden Go is the 1000th Pokemon. I think for the longest time, Tinkatink was the 1000th Pokemon, and then, you know, I always go off of Cerebi, and they ended up eventually updating it to where Golden Go is number 1000. Which, honestly, I appreciate Golden Go now, because it's the 1000th Pokemon. Thought it was kind of like a tedious Pokemon. because like you have to do so much to get him, but like I kind of appreciate the work you have to do to get this Pokemon, because like it's the 1000th Pokemon. It's special. It's almost like you have to collect 999 Pokemon in order to get the 1000th Pokemon. It's not exactly that. Obviously, you're only collecting coins, but like it's kind of like that. Because you need to have 999 Gimmighoul coins plus a Gimmighoul. And then when you level him up, he eats all the coins. Okay, next one. Oh, okay, I didn't realize I was already on number 4. I was looking at this and I thought it skipped a number. I was confused, but turns out I'm already on number 4. I think I'm just like not paying attention anymore. It's about like probably on this little small area thing here. But yeah, I like appreciate Golden Go a lot more than I did. Gimmighoul, honestly, I was kind of about when I first saw it. But knowing that it becomes the 1000th Pokemon, I think I like it better. And then Golden Go is probably one of the cooler Pokemon this generation. I also found out watching an A-Drive video that somewhere in Japan they did a poll on the Pokemon of Paldea, and somehow, I don't know how, but somehow Tinkaton is the most popular Paldean Pokemon. Followed, I think it was by Clodsire, Meowscarada, and then Fuecoco. And honestly, I would have expected Clodsire to be like number 1. I did not expect Tinkaton to be number 1. I guess somehow this Pokemon like landed in people's hearts. And honestly, I appreciate it. Tinkaton is a really good Pokemon. I was gonna say it's underrated, but obviously it's the most popular Paldea Pokemon, so... At least in Japan, it had like 7,000 some odd votes. It was a lot of votes. It's right next to the Great Crater of Paldea. It's like sandwiched in right here. Oh, come on, I didn't collect that freaking item. Oh, looky. I want a shiny Tinkaton. I know the only thing that changes is the hammer, but I still want it. I do eventually want to try to get a shiny of every Pokemon that you can get shiny in this game. And I've got a fair good amount of them so far. I mean all the new Pokemon, not every single Pokemon that you can get in here. There's like 400 Pokemon. I'm not hunting 400 individual Pokemon. I may be stupid. Anyway, can you, like, stop? You know, actually, it might just be easier just to, like, teleport over here. It's, like, right at Cascarafa. What if I teleport here so that I'm on the same level as it? Cascarafa sucks. I'll say that. It's, like, one of the worst towns in the game. I hate how it's just, like, built into the side of a mountain. And it works in one of the dumbest ways possible. Cause like you have to do like this whole elevator thing, and then I know like the elevator thing was like one of the main places people were like getting the game to crash. And it's like, okay, the game, I will say, does crash a lot less now. In fact, the time where like it severely hindered me is the only time I think I've seen it crash since at least the patch for the game came out. Since then, I have not seen the game crash once until that time, which, granted, that time pissed me off, but, you know, I can't really help that. Okay. This next one is on the side of the mountain down all the way back in Alfornada. Thanks for, like, not telling me at all that it's down here. I'm not probably ever going to go for a shiny 3-segment Dunsparce. And I surely am not going to go for a shiny family of 3 Maushold icon. I would actually go for I would actually take the time to go for a shiny 3-segment Dunsparce. The Dunsparce. Like, that's a Pokemon that I'd actually feel like is worth getting. What's his name? I just drove right into this teacup. Maushold is the worst Pokemon in this game that you can currently obtain right now, because Overquill, you can't really obtain it yet. The Maushold is, like, terrible. I'll hunt for a shiny Maushold. That's it. I'm gonna get, like, 1. I'm not gonna take the time to torture myself for a shiny that doesn't change more than, hey, that shirt that you can barely already see? Those shirt and pants that you can barely already see? Yeah, they change color. And it's like, you do know what being shiny is, right? Where in the world am I? There it is. I was trying to find it for a second. I was confused. Whee! Okay, so we have 1 orange stripe left. And 1 yellow one. Oh, great. This one's underground. I do remember this one, though. This one's one of the easier ones to find. I just have to find the way to get to it. Can you, like, stop, please? Alright. Yeah, if I go here, it's extremely easy to find. It's, like, out in the open. So yeah, we just go down, I think it's this way? Hi, Mankey. I can't, like, wait to just show you my opinions on all the Pokemon. Like, you already know what I'm gonna say about Maushold and Tandemaus. They suck. I'll give you a sneak peek. Maushold and Tandemaus are the worst Pokemon in these games. And, yeah, there you go. But, like, I have a lot of favorites from this generation. This generation is probably my favorite generation of all time in terms of the Pokemon. Because Johto is still my favorite region in terms of, like, the place. This region is probably my favorite in terms of how the Pokemon that are in this game. Darn it, this is not the cave I wanted to go to. Hold on. I am finding out that I'm not good at directions. Where in the heck am I going? Is it down here? Is it down here? I don't think so, but, like, it is telling me sort of that it's, like, right around here. I just need to find a different cave opening that, like, it's right out in the open. Look, I am not using the guide for this one, okay? I can find it on my own. I just wanted to check you for a second, just to make sure you aren't shiny. I know exactly where it is. Like, I know the location of it. It's just this stupid cave. Finding the entrance to this cave is going to be impossible. Is that a Fido? A lovable, squishy bread dog? Huh? I found while I was looking for Paldean Pokemon, I found another shiny, Greavard. So now I can have one stay as the best form, Greavard, and one evolve into, honestly, a horrible shiny. I really do not like shiny Houndstone. I think like everyone hates it, to be honest, but like, I don't know, shiny Greavard was really good, and then they're just like, hey, what if we don't do that for Houndstone? Just the whole kind of story with that Pokemon in general, you know? So I'm not crazy. I knew I did skip a stake. It's in this little pit. That didn't help at all. It's in like this little pit here. I didn't realize I had skipped this one. It just looks like there's like a faint glow around Miraidon. I thought I had missed something here. And now, as for this one here, I think I figured out how you're supposed to find it. Like, in the back of my head, I'm remembering this. I gave up trying to find it myself. I looked at IGN, that list, to see if it could help me, and it's telling me that I can enter it near the West Paldean Sea. And suddenly that hit me. Suddenly I remembered, yes, I can. I know where the entrance to this cave is now. I think it's right there. Or it's right here. We're gonna check this hole first. Yep, it's this hole. Okay. Yeah, if you go up here to this little spot, it's just like clearly right out in the open. Yeah, this should lead us to the final. This should be the final one. Cuckoo. it's like right in that direction. Well, I already know where it is. I'm not stupid. So we're gonna... Yeah, it's exactly pointing me right there. We're gonna just quickly drive over here. I can't remember if it's like underground or something. But I do know that I have a waypoint that I just need to travel to, and then I can easily come back here. There's also, like, in between episodes, I don't remember if I said anything, but I've been hunting shiny Fuecoco. I'm like at 270 eggs for him. The torture's never gonna end. Well, I haven't opened the last 30 eggs. I've been collecting 30 eggs at once, and then hatching them as I go. And so I haven't collected the next 30 eggs. I have the next 30 eggs, I just haven't opened them. But I've been, like, wanting to egg hunt now in this game. Even though it's still my least favorite method of hunting in this game. But I've been wanting to egg hunt because one cool advantage to egg hunting in this game as compared to any of the other games is that since shinies are in the overworld in this game, while you're running around hatching your eggs, you can find a random shiny. I've found, I think, 3 random shinies so far trying to hatch Fuecoco. 2 Makuhita, entirely new shinies that I don't have yet. And then a second Bramblin. It's a really effective hunt because, like, even if you don't get the Fuecoco for a long time, it's like you're still going to get shinies along the way. I feel like it's more common to find like a random shiny Pokemon. That Jolteon confused me for a second. Where's the shrine? I think it's right here? I have no idea. Where are you, shrine? Okay, you're not down here. You over here. You're like on the side of the cliff. Is this waypoint lying to me? It says you're right up here. I don't see you. I just need to go to the shrine, and then I've got it. I don't need to worry about it anymore. I think it might actually be right up here. There it is. Goodbye. Okay, next one's green stakes. Oh, this one's easy. I know exactly where it is. Okay, so we gotta go to the Asada Desert. I know exactly where this one is. We're going for the green ones now. I don't remember what those ones unlock, but we're going for those. Yeah, it's literally in here. It's one of the easier places to remember a shrine spike at, or stake, because it's just in here. Which is like one of the more memorable places for me in this game. It's the place where I failed my first shiny in this game. Also, there's a Gimme Ghoul here. That's cool. Didn't realize that. I failed my first Scarlet shiny. Obviously, my first shiny in this game was Azurill during my playthrough, but that was in the Violet version. In Scarlet version, I failed a shiny Noibat. It was upsetting. I got a Noivern, so it's like much better. Okay, I think I know exactly where this one is, too. Because I'm also, like, always around this area a lot. This area is just a nice place to be. Like, Levencia and the Castle Royale Lake is probably my favorite area in this game, just because of all the feathers you can find lying around that boost your stats. Okay, this one is right here. I'm not even gonna have to, like, look up any, like... I'm not even gonna have to, like, put up any waypoints. I know exactly where this one is, too. The only reason I didn't want to put a waypoint up for this one is because it's right next to two stupid freaking raids. I found a raid shiny also in between episodes. I found a shiny phalanx. My first ever shiny phalanx. It's a shiny that I've also kind of always wanted. Never hunted in Sword and Shield, and now I have my own in Scarlet and Violet. I think it's a pretty neat shiny. He's chocolate. He's a bunch of chocolates. Okay, so it's like right up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'm not mistaken. Only reason I didn't put a waypoint here. Oh, shoot. Oh great. Oh, great. Help! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Did you really have to teleport me all the way back here? Like, I get it. From here is where I jumped off, but seriously? Come on, man. Yeah, I hate that that can just happen sometimes, where you just get stuck jumping to an area, and it's just like, okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. I know, I think I might know where this shrine is. I think it's this one, the Ground Blight Shrine. It's the final one. I don't exactly remember where it is. It's a hard one, because it's, like, inside a mountain. So, like, the waypoint will tell me where it is, but, like, it's inside a mountain, so you have to, like, find the entrance. It's like a waterfall that you have to go up, and then, like, at the very top, like, you go into this little cave. It's one of those places like the Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant spawn place that's just, like, hidden. Those places are just kind of like cool little neat little spots that are hidden, and when you find them, you get a cool prize. Obviously, you get the stake for this hidden spot, for that one hidden shrine in the waterfall, and then here, Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon spots, you get to actually find this Pokemon. They're, like, impossible to find at literally any other place. Okay, so this one's right just over on the bigger island. The big center piece of this island. I think it's up on that little hill. No, Dondozo! Go away. I'm busy. I'm busy, man. There it is. Okay, next one. Ooh, this one's hard to find, it looks like. This one's gonna require some... what does suck is that it's gonna require me to, like, go back this way. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so it's just, like, way off in that direction. I'm gonna get the next sort of area. Oh, this one's just, like, right on the water. Right on the mountain. Yeah, by the way, if you're, like, ever wondering what this little Tatsugiri is, that's Titan. Like, I was confused for a second when I first saw it. Yeah, it's the Titan. It's just the Titan. That's where it sits. It looks like it should just be like a regular Tatsugiri. Granted, all the Titan Pokemon, when you go to catch them again, look like they're like the same size as they should be when you can find them in the wild. Also, I hate how they kind of don't let you do the Dondozo. Dondozo is kind of a Titan too, even though Tatsugiri is the commander. Dondozo was there. It opened the little cave so Tatsugiri could eat the little Herba Mystica. Whichever one Tatsugiri ate at that point. I don't remember which one it ate. I don't care. It died. It's already dead. I killed him. Whee! I wish... I like what they do in Pokemon, where, like, they usually have, like, certain battles to show off some of the cooler new Pokemon. I kind of wish they would have did that for the gym leaders. In the sort of way where, like, yeah, the gym leaders were kind of there to show off Terastallization, but, like, they're ace Pokemon. Not a single one of them was a Paldean Pokemon, and that feels like a wasted potential. Actually, I don't know technically if the Terastallized Pokemon are counted as their aces. I just know that's the last Pokemon that they send out all the time, and it's also the one that they Terastallize. Great, I have no clue where this is. I think it probably is their aces, but, like, still... It feels kind of cheap that they didn't do the whole, hey, let's, like... show off some more Paldean Pokemon instead of, did you know that you can fight Toxtricity and he'll be a ghost type? Same with, what was it, Teursa, and then later Ursaring. Did you know that they can become bug types? Oh, that's crazy. Like, okay. Why aren't you showing off the new guys? I was gonna say, even Team Star showed off, like, new Pokemon, then I forgot, like... The only prominent new Pokemon they showed off each time was the stupid car. They just showed it off 5 times, and it was kind of annoying. Just seeing a stupid car. Yeah, the car was cool, though. I will say that. They like, changed the design of the car. I didn't think they'd do that for the different members. But they changed the design of the car, and it looks really cool, but, like... Come on. You're not giving all the you're not letting the Paldean Pokemon shine. And that just feels sad. Like, there's 103 new Pokemon, not including, like, the new forms of Wooper and Tauros. And then all the separate forms of Pokemon. like the Squawkabilly and the Dunsparce and all those Pokemon. Like, there's 103 entirely new Pokemon in this game. It's like they barely did much to show them all off in like a cool and fascinating way. And it's like, come on, man. You couldn't do that for me. You couldn't do that for us, like, show off some of the cool Pokemon. I feel like, because I think it's like 100% confirmed at this point that we're gonna get DLC for this game, which I am definitely covering the DLC for this game. No doubt about it. I'm going to cover the DLC for this game. When, it's not if there's any. I think at this point it's just going to be when. Like, I feel like then, well, there has to be at least some form of DLC because there are a couple Pokemon still missing that we know exist. We know are Pokemon. The Third Legends, the Third Legend, the Paradox forms of Suicune and Virizion, those things. Like, we know those are things. So there's got to be something coming up that's going to add those in, but I feel like it's definitely going to be DLC. They didn't do DLC for Legends Arceus. All they did kind of there was kind of like a cool little free update that added like a handful of new things. It added some new missions, added massive mass outbreaks, my favorite thing in that game. Didn't add any new Pokemon. Added a bit more story to take on after the main story. And then BDSP, no one liked that game, so, like, why would they do anything with that? But, like, I feel like this game, they're definitely going to do a DLC here. And I think it's already been confirmed the area in which the DLC is going to happen. And people feel like it's going to be Kalos related, which it would be awesome. Like, there's a little area that is in the game that, like, you can see there's supposed to be somewhere there. But as of right now, you can't access it. Like, Cryogon and Miraidon can't climb up there for some reason. It's one of those cliffs that you can't climb. And that's where the DLC is rumored to take place. And then, like, it's been rumored that it's going to be Kalos themed. Like, it's going to be, we're going to be heading to another part of Kalos in the DLC, which would be honestly pretty cool. The fact that we only ever really got to experience Kalos once. Like, the fact that we're going to get to experience it possibly again is pretty cool. And I kind of hope there's going to be 2 DLCs. I obviously know there was for Sword and Shield. Isle of Armor was okay, and then Crown Tundra was like the best thing to come out of the Pokemon franchise for a little bit, and then Legends Arceus came out and like dominated that, and then this game came out. But yeah, the Crown Tundra was so fun. And this game has shown that it's kind of weak. I love the game, I do, and I still love the game. But, like, there's definitely not as much here as there should be. Like, it feels like there's a lot missing. They've left stuff out. And I feel like this DLC is just going to give us tons of more stuff to do. Because, like, there's not much post-game stuff here. I think the only post-game I've encountered in this so far is the stakes, which I'm pretty sure at this point isn't even post-game. I think you can literally collect every single stake before the post-game. But there's the stakes. There's, like, doing all the classes. If you didn't do them before, there's the Academy Ace tournament. Like, it kind of just feels like it's got a weak post-game. And I feel like that means the DLC is going to do something. It's going to add a lot more to do in the game. On the green shrine, by the way, I just, like, completely skipped over that. I was talking about the future of this game. Like, it's gonna give a post-game to, like, look forward to for people who are playing the game first time. And I don't know when they're going to announce DLC. I think they announced DLC for Sword and Shield, like, mid-January, early January, because they also, at that time, they announced... the only reason I remember when they announced the Sword and Shield DLC is because at that same time, they also announced the Rescue Team remakes. So, like, I was hyped that day. Early 2020. So yeah, that's the only reason why I remember that's when they announced the DLC. So I'm wondering if they're going to do an announcement sometime in January, or they're going to wait till Pokemon Day to announce DLC. Which Pokemon Day is obviously, I think, like the 27th of February. I think this upcoming year is 1 year before February is extended by a day, so it'll be like the second to last day of February. So I think in 2024 is when February is extended. Because they gotta account for the fact that the planet does this thing where it's actually 365.5 for a year. But we say to heck with that and just calculate the entire. It's like 0.25, so it's like we just say to heck with that, and every 4 years we just like staple the 0.5s together, and it's just like, there you go. There's your missing day. Am I, like, going in the complete wrong direction? There's those 0.5s, 366 days. And I can't believe it's already almost 2023. It feels like December got here, went by very quickly, and is now, like, the year is just, like, coming to an end. And it's happening quicker than I thought it was going to be. Still plan on doing a live stream on Saturday night for hunting the 3 Paradox Pokemon that I want to hunt in the whatchamacallit place. the Area Zero. I already have all 3 Herba Mystica sandwich stuff, ingredients. I have enough to make 3 different sandwiches that will boost odds, so that's good, at least. Ah. Jesus, how far away is this area? Okay, it's like right down here. Whee! This is like the farthest away I've had to go so far just to find a stupid shrine stake. It doesn't help that Miraidon just doesn't like to climb mountains. Come on, man. This is just one of the many reasons why Koraidon is better than you. Also because I think Koraidon's design is one of, in my opinion, the best looking legendaries we've gotten. Not just in a long time, but ever. Ever since Sun and Moon. Ever since Sun and Moon. Not Sun and Moon, X and Y. They've been really going ham on like the legendary designs being like amazing. X and Y. I think Xerneas is kind of neat, and I love Yveltal. One of my like top 5 favorite legendaries. Sun and Moon. I think both Solgaleo and Lunala are cool. They both have amazing shinies. They're awesome. Sword and Shield. I love both Zamazenta and Zacian. They are amazing Pokemon. This one's weird. Can you, like, not teleport? Can you, like, stop it? Zamazenta and Zacian. They're amazing Pokemon. And then I love Koraidon. Probably Koraidon has taken over the best legendary spot, in my opinion. I think it literally is the best legendary. Because, like, it's cool, the story with him, that he is entirely just a Cyclozar from the past. And then, like, the one that you travel with throughout the main story is cool. And then he's just so adorable. I don't think they meant for him to be, like... I think they wanted him to be fierce, but, like, instead, they kind of just made the most adorable legendary Pokemon in existence. It's like right around here. Like, the dude just wants to be your friend. And maybe it's because he's got a little bit of a rivalry with, the other Koraidon that exists in the game. But the dude just wants to be your friend. Maybe it's also because you gave him a sandwich, you fed him. But he's just so adorable, and he's one of the Pokemon I just want to, like, be real, just so I can hug him. He's so adorable. I just want to hug him. The Fuecoco is another one where I'm just like, you were literally... I want to protect you. I want to protect all of these Pokemon. Oh no, the Pokemon from the outbreaks have dispersed. I wonder what outbreaks are going to be getting to. That's crazy. I really wish we could shiny hunt the 4 dark legendaries. I don't exactly know what their names are. I call them the 4 dark legendaries because they're all dark type. I wish we could shiny hunt them. Because 2 of them, Chi-Yu and Wo-Chang, I think is the one I'm thinking of. The saber-toothed tiger one, that's the one I'm trying to think of. They have amazing shinies. I know for a fact the fish is Chi-Yu, and it's the blue cool fish. It's the fire fish that turns blue. I always remember that because it's the smallest one, and it's also got the shortest name of them all. That's how I remembered it. But it sucks that they're shiny locked. Which, I guess, I mean, in terms of what Pokemon always has been doing with legendaries. Excuse me. No. I want to encounter you again. What is that cry? Did they, like, change Splink's cry now to where, like, they just, like, went outside, recorded a pig, and they were just like, here you go. That's Splink's cry now. Shiny! It's a shiny Pyroar! I already have a female one, but I'll take it. I'll take a shiny female Pyroar. Can I get the critical capture? That's awesome. Well, I got a speaking shiny for the compilation, or for another compilation that we're gonna do. Awesome! Shiny Pyroar. Ah! Why do you do this to me? All I'm trying to do is find spikes or stakes. Why must you berate me? Is this not where I think it is? Oh my gosh, Maridon, you suck. With climbing. Why do you hate me? Are you kidding me? I have to go all the way to Levincia? Where am I? Oh, you know, I thought Levincia was farther away than what it is on the map. Okay. Also, there's like a teleport point right there. Okay, I don't understand what's bad with my Joy-Cons drifting. I might have to switch out these in between episodes. Right now, my Switch OLED's Joy-Cons don't drift. Thankfully. I'm not going to try to jinx anything, but right now I at least have a bit of happiness with those. What in the world was that noise? Okay, I found number 5. We got 3. Oh, okay. Seriously. And now this one is, like, right next to the, like, DLC location. Okay. Okay, so it's like... It's like right about here. The Fire Scourge Shrine. I think this is the fish. I think it's actually up here, too. Yeah, it's up here. We might as well go to the shrine here. I'll show you. So you have to go up here. An easy way to do it is just to follow this waterfall. And then somewhere up here, I think it's like right here, there's a little cave. And then if you go in here, into this little cave, bam, get some pretty cool Pokemon that you're just like mostly Noibat, it looks like. You drowned. He drowned. No, Tinkaton, you're gonna drown too! I don't care about teaching you swagger. Excuse me. Yeah, you go into this little cave here, and then bam. There's the shrine. Since we're right here, might as well just like, oh my gosh, it's the shrine. Ah! Help, there's too many Pokemon. I'm scared, get me out of here. Yeah, I was kind of tempted to collect the 4 Pokemon in this episode too. But then, you know, I kind of thought this episode would be way too long if I were to do that. And so I decided to just split it up and collect all the stakes in this episode, and then in the next one finish by going to the shrines. Which, now we've visited all 4 shrines, I don't have to worry about doing that. I can just teleport right to them, which is like the best part. There it is. I knew it was around like this little area here. Okay, so next up is location 7 of the blue stakes, and it's at this tree here. Oh no, it crumbled and vanished. So yeah, we're almost done. This one is up here, and it's like right next to... Can you like stop, please? Okay, so I'm just gonna get like as close as I can. Like right around there, and then we're gonna fly down to another one of my favorite areas in the game. I like this little area down here, this little route. I think it's kind of neat. The Pokemon that can spawn here, like the whole look of this little area, I think it's kind of cool. Like I said, it's one of my favorite areas in the game. Is it right here? Up right here? I think it's up right here. Is that a different tree? Is it this tree? Because the picture I'm looking at shows it's beside a tree. Is it this tree? Oh, it is this tree. That's crazy. Final one. Final spike that we have to collect in this episode is like right nearby. It's like right around here. It's like right next to the Fire Scourge Shrine. But, you know, I'm not flying there. So I'll be in a cave, surrounded by Pokemon, and I'll have trouble trying to get out again. Okay, just latch on to the... Oh. Sorry. I'm not trying to get mad. I'm not trying to get mad at Cryonon. Or Miraidon. Okay, he bothers me sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just Mariah. Oh, hey, ha ha ha, pretty funny. We're right next to a waterfall, and it's giving me a waterfall. Yeah, if I would have known this one was right up here, I would have collected it. That should be the last steak. I didn't collect it. I just kept clicking no. And there we go. It's like literally right down there. But that is it for this episode. I wonder if it's an hour long. I think it's an hour long. Okay, that's a little bit longer. That's it for this episode. Next time, we are going to be taking on the 4 legendaries. The 4, as I call them, the dark legendaries. Because they're all dark type. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.